Oh, what a day! What a lovely day!
Long time me out a grass, me I look it. Left me girl come back, you say man I look it. Long time me out a grass, me I look it. Come back home I hear the DJs them a mash it. But a flash me come for flash it. I mash me come for mash me come for mash it. Ram me come for ram me come for ram me. I jam me come for jam me. Say long.
This is Cool Cats RS, showing all you cool cats out there how to do the mashed potato dance. Alright, I'm going to show you what it looks like real quick, and then I'll break down how to do it.
Hey guys, Kev here.
All right, forgive not having my typical intro, but I needed to get this out as quickly as possible, and you're going to find out why in just a second. I am beyond excited about this knife. Now, you guys know I am a fan of Divo Knives. I've so far loved my stout. You'll be hearing about the pony stout very, very soon. Actually, that was the video I was going to shoot today until this landed in the mail. I ripped it open with the excitement of a 6-year-old child sitting in front of the Christmas tree, because I knew what was in this box. And I gotta tell you, I am far more impressed than my expectations even led me up to be. So let's get into this. This is the Divo Knives MASH. This is a Blue Creek Knives exclusive. This is the only place you're gonna be able to get it. I'll make sure you get all the information that you need. So very basic packaging on this one, and a microfiber cloth will be included, and I think some stickers, but we don't care about any of that. Look at this.
What's your favorite brand of potato?
Mashed potatoes!
Soak it in and wait for it.
Hey guys, Kev here.
It's not often, maybe once every couple of years that I say this. Stop the video now. Go buy this knife. Don't hesitate. Don't wait. Don't procrastinate. Don't masturbate. Well, you can still do that. You're used to doing that with a freehand on the computer keyboard anyway. But get over to bluecreekknives.com, get this ordered, and I'm going to tell you why. Because this, and all the wonderful things I'm going to say about it, is only $135.99. On top of that, Lefty is giving a special discount code through Blue Creek Knives. Put in the promo code LEFT10, and you'll get it for $120 shipped to your door. $120 for all the shit I'm about to tell you is something to be excited about. Oh. All right, for those, look at my hands all shaky. For those that are unaware, Divo Knives, and here is the original stout. Divo Knives is a partnership between Kevin, Lefty EDC, our favorite Kevin, our favorite Lefty, and his life partner, Colin. Not life, you know what, a business partner, not life partner. But you know what, they might be life partners and we just don't know about it. Anyway, They came out with the Stout. This was an immense hit. They're even selling accessories like cool scale kits and backspacers and neat shit like that. This was probably one of the surprise hits, one of the biggest surprise hits of last year. And I have absolutely loved mine. I'm very, very, very excited about it. I carry it all the time. I've used it a hell of a lot. Super great knife. But now comes the mash. So named because mashed potatoes are Kevin's favorite food. You can look at him and see that. So it was appropriate that he name a knife after his favorite food. Look at this. Now, yes, I'm going to go back to the whole clip thing. I'm not a fan of wire clips. I've said that for years and years and years and years and years. But they work exceptionally well. That's the thing. It just works. It holds it in the pocket the way you want it to. It's a nice deep carry clip for those of you that feel the need to have a deep carry pocket clip for some reason. And if you do something dumb and it gets snagged on something, a desk, or I don't know, the steering wheel as you're getting your butt in the car, or something else, they're very, very, very inexpensive and very easy to replace. Outside of that, this knife is absolutely stellar. The reverse tanto design, I absolutely love the blade shape. The action is fantastic. The jimping is perfect. The lockup, nice and clean. So let's talk about the basics before I keep guffawing over how much I'm surprised and truly love this knife. You're looking at an overall length of 7.5 inches with a 3.3 inch blade. The blade is 14C28N. Not the best steel in the world, but certainly not a bad steel in any way, especially for EDC. It takes a very, 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 very thin edge. It's very easy to resharpen and maintain, and it's got a pretty good edge retention capability as well. So all around for an EDC knife, certainly perfectly acceptable. Titanium liner lock, titanium pivot. That's their flat pivot with the Divo Knives logo in it. Love that look. I think it's fantastic. Beautiful, clean, and not overly done milling to give you a little bit of depth to the frame. I think it looks fantastic. You've got a stonewash blade. At least I believe it was stonewashed. No, wait, hold on a second. Let's get a nice close-up of that. It is not stonewashed. That is a belt satin blade. It looks like they've gone over it with Scotch-Brite as well to give it a very, very smooth, clean finish. They did a good job. I would have really liked to have seen a horizontal, like what looks like a hand-rub satin on the flats, but they've continued the same vertical satin. Nothing wrong with it. It's just, we're kind of used to seeing it. I love everything about this. I love how it feels in the hand. I love the weight. I love the size. And you would think 3.3 inch blade doesn't sound that big, but guys, that's perfect. It really is the perfect size. You got a sharpening choil here. You got the works. Let's weigh this puppy up. Hold on a second. Let me reach out for the scale. Let's see what the scale says. Hello, 3.9 ounces. That means absolutely EDC friendly for everybody, even the most nitpickiest of people. They're like, I won't carry anything EDC. It's over 4 ounces. You're good. You're set. You are set. It's going to be lightweight and easy to carry. Let's take a look at this edge. Just because I had a piece of paper sitting here from the last knife that I was reviewing. Oh, yeah. Look how slicey that is. And by the way, I went to straight up push cut there. So I'll slice in and then push cut. Nicely done. Okay, let's get all that mess out of the way. Get the paper fuzzies off there. Let's talk about how it feels in the hand. Number one, the action is fantastic. Out of the box, no lubrication, no nothing, because of the ceramic bearings set around that pivot. Ergonomics, neutral, nothing crazy, but then again, that's exactly how the Stout was. And everybody likes the Stout. Everybody that has the Stout has just raved about it. Same deal here, very neutral. There's no major swedges cut into it and finger choils and things to force your hand in a particular position. You've got a little bit of a finger choil here so that you can gently rest up in there, choke up. Oh man, I like everything about it. It's lightweight, it's super comfortable in the hand, and it looks handsome. Now they're doing this in the all bead blasted version here, and then they've got the reverse tuxedo. So there are only two choices. It's $120 if you use Lefty's code. That is not my code. I don't do discount codes. I don't do affiliate stuff. I don't get paid to do this shit. That is his code because he is the creator. Brian Fleck is the owner of Blue Creek Knives. It's not a website that I have done any business with in the past. I'm not familiar with them. This is the first time that I'm hearing about them. I poked around just for a couple of minutes. I would have spent more time on this, but literally this arrived an hour ago. I was in the middle of editing my Damasteel Alpha Beast video, and as soon as I was done editing that, I came straight back into the studio to do this. I am going to poke around a bit more and take a look at his website and see what it's all about. But this is their very first exclusive offering that they've been able to do with a knife brand. And I think they made a solid choice. I think that this is gorgeous. It's nothing crazy, you know. We're not dealing with crazy milling patterns or bolster locks with fancy scales and fat carbon and Timascus clips. None of that. This is just a rock solid, good, plain Jane for EDC. And again, you have the reverse tuxedo if you want to get a little bit fancier with a two-tone look. This is just a clean design, well executed. Oh, that feels good no matter how I hold it. I like the shit out of this. I really, really, really like this knife. Man. All right, so here's the deal. I know I've already put this up in text form before because it needed to be said earlier, but I want to verbalize it. These are dropping on January 6th, 2023 at 2 p.m. Eastern. It's not a pre-order. These are in stock and they will be ready to ship. If you go there before that exact date and time to look at this, it's going to show sold out. That's just the place marker. That's just to have all the information up there, the pictures up there, and to have it ready. Then they flip a switch and it turns from sold out to then you have a buy button. So don't be discouraged if you're watching this video as soon as I upload it and you're like, oh, but it already sold out. No, it did not. But it will sell out quickly. So I would not hesitate. That's why I'm telling you, pause this and just go buy the damn thing. Really fantastic. Now, here's another surprise. I have never held in my hands or had any desire to review a knife made by Kube. That's the OEM of this knife. I don't really like their designs. I haven't seen one that particularly excited me. This design does because it wasn't designed by them. It was designed by Kevin and Colin. I have to say, for the small amount of money charged, I am very surprised with the quality, with the feel, the fit and finish, the lockup, all of it. This is really well executed. This isn't about just buying a knife you think looks cool. You're going to get a quality knife, and as you saw, it slices very, very well. I love that belly that runs the entire length of the blade. There's almost no straight edge to it anywhere. Just a teeny tiny little bit back here as it starts curving up. This is going to be great because you've got a point there instead of an actual tip. It's going to be great for slicing open boxes and other things that you need to just, run a sharp corner down. It feels, again, it feels great. It feels like a premium knife. It feels like this should be around $300 or so. And honestly, this is what I would expect from other brands in that $300 price range. What I would love to see is a premium version made. I know they're probably not going to do it because Kev really wants to satisfy the budget type collector so that more and more people can get into their designs and get into their knives and experience their quality. I get that. But I would love to see a version done with like a hand rubbed satin blade, nothing crazy, hand rubbed satin blade, a nice milled titanium sculpted pocket clip, that goes well with the design, which with this here, it would be very easy to match that into a pocket clip and make it match. And maybe some anodized touches on the pivot and the hardware. That's it. I would love to see that in the future. That doesn't mean that this knife needs it. I'm just saying I would love to see like a $300 version that's upgraded quite a bit to that level, because as a collector, I like to have really nice things and somewhat prettier things. And I'd love to have this as an EDC and then have like a fancier version just for kind of showing off pocket jewelry, just something like that. What else was I going to mention? Oh, the pocket clip is reversible because, again, Kev is a lefty, so he wants to make sure that a knife can very easily be carried by left-handed people, and manipulated easily by left-handed people. And of course, this certainly fits that bill. I know I'm fidgeting with it a lot. I'm not letting it sit still for very long, and I'm sorry for that. I'm really enjoying playing with it. This is my initial experience with this knife along with you, and I am absolutely enjoying every minute of it. There was a knife I just put in my EDC case downstairs that in my drop zone when I come in from my garage and I'm kind of done for the day and I unload my pockets and stuff. I've got that really cool Caviso EDC valet thing going on there. And I just put another knife down there that I wanted to carry over the next couple of days. I'm going to yank that out and put this in there. I'm going to be carrying this for the next few days because I really dig this. I've always loved this blade shape, this blade profile. I think it's very modern, futuristic, very slick and sleek looking. And they did a really great job. Almost has like a race car look going on in the body work of this. I just think it's cool. So all the way around, it's a stellar deal. If this were $300 presented exactly as it is, I wouldn't be as excited. I would love the knife, but I would go, it's lacking in a couple of small areas. I'd want a more premium knife steel. I'd want the different clip and, shit like that. Fancier finishes on the blade. But at this price, this is absolutely a no-brainer, an absolute steal. And I am so proud for Kev and for Colin, for Divo Knives. I'm so excited for them. I'm glad to see them working with a retailer doing an exclusive. You know you've made it, man. You know you've made it when you're selling knives so well that a retailer comes to you and says, hey, on one of your designs, I want to do an exclusive. And boom, here you go. So congratulations to them. They had a big 2022. And if the MASH is any indication, it is going to be a monster MASH of 2023. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to stop now because I'm going to wipe all my fingerprints off and do some photography on it and get this video uploaded. Oh, super excited. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it, and I'll see you on the next video.